Hello, I'm Ian Guest. I'm head of marketing here at Modality Systems. I'm here today with Nick Seagrave, who is CTO here at Modality Systems. We're going to talk a little bit about our diagnostic service. So it's an interesting change for the CTO. Actually, the user experience is quite key, not just the technology.
Yeah, I mean, that pivoted quite a while ago for me, to tell you the truth. You know, all these smart technology and things like that are pretty useless if the user doesn't pick it up and use it. You know, the projects now, you know, from a perspective of where the percentages are of what you put into them in terms of getting the technology right, that has to be right. But then you've got to put another 60-70% on top of that of getting the user experience right and getting into the user's hands in the right way, and then making sure that they're having a great experience when they do. Technology is no longer about, great, look at my fancy thing that I've built, and the user pick it up and it's not great. You know, it's got to be about the end user.
And why should I be bothered as a CTO if people use it or not?
Well, you're trying to change the way your business is working, really. You know, people today run emails and you know, just pick up the phone, and that has a very limited sort of, I suppose, mesh or matrix of how you interact with the rest of your business and potentially your other businesses outside of you in terms of you need to speak to. It's quite a small channel of communication with Skype for Business, with Federation, with video, with the ease of arranging conferences, with all these sort of other ways of bringing people together. You will find that a person in your company, take a single person, will expand the way they communicate, and the numbers of people that they communicate will start multiplying. And that can only be good for a business when you do that. That, you know, if each person in your business is suddenly speaking to another 20 people, either inside or outside your business, and they're communicating, and that's got to be great for your business. It doesn't become siloed. You're suddenly taking a siloed approach and now expanding it to a huge matrix of communication.
So it's putting communication and collaboration at the core of achieving a business change or a business value.
Yeah, that's got to improve efficiency. If you're talking to different departments, different countries, different you know, global nature of your company, you're going to improve. I mean, you know, you're going away from somebody, this is how I do it and this is my way. Got to be more efficient ways out there global when you bring your whole company into that conversation for you.
So that hooks nicely into modernisation and transformation initiatives. It looks nicely into the new generations coming on, which are changing the ways that we work and really the values that businesses are trying to get out of.
Yeah, and trying to get across to a person why that's important and why it will help them is a tricky thing to do. You know, the why there of how it's expanding that person's capabilities, which improve how they work. Still people, you know, maybe old school, like to pick up the phone, like to just do an email, don't come and bother me. But that's got to be, well, that's not good for my business. You know, unfortunately, you've got to do this. Take a dip in the toe, you know, tip of the toe into the WISP way of working, and then see how you go. And we know that when we've got this into people's hands, if you try to take it off them, 6 months later, they would literally be a very unhappy person because they naturally start working in this much more expansive way.
So basically, if people want to make sure they improve their experience and manage their health, it's talk to us about the Diagnostics Health Service.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that last topic of conversation is all about getting this great tool set out to people. But as we said, if it's not in a good state when you roll it out to people, the success that you want from that rollout will be lost behind, well, that was terrible. This is a poor performing tool. Why did you push that on us? So getting diagnostics out there, you know, early, even with our impact assessments to assess how things are going to perform, even before you start rolling it out to users as well, will know that, you know, that time when as a you know, IT project, when you launch it on the Monday, you've got all the confidence in the world that everyone is going to give you a pat on the back and not going to come and say, well, why did you put this in front of me? You know, and you can't be there on a Monday morning going, I hope this works. So you need those insights coming back into you as well to go, yeah, this is going to go great. I can sleep well on a Sunday night because I know things are going to go well on a Monday morning.
Brilliant. Thank you, Nick.